reflections on defeat this afternoon?
Frustrated, disappointed, and didn't see that coming, if I'm really honest. I thought we'd come here and put a professional performance in. First half, we got 1-0 up. Wasn't a classic game. Although it was comfortable. Second half, just unacceptable for me. Didn't play with tempo, which I asked them to. And they got 2 mistakes for goals. Clearances weren't good. So, more us leading to our own downfall than being opened up. They had a few opportunities from counter-attacks, which we warned about. But no, we were wasteful in our final third, which ultimately cost us.
You say about the individual errors, it was very similar to before the last run we've been on, wasn't it?
Yeah, again, I'm not picking people out, but it was, again, we're all part of the team, so there's our own error. So no one got out there to make an error on purpose, so it's something we have to look at and make sure it doesn't happen again. They've been on a good run of form of late, and a lot of clean sheets, but it just shows you if you step back slightly off it, you're going to get punished, and that's what happened in this division. Rushall have beat Kidderminster and Fars in the last 2 games, which we warned the players about. There'd be a tough opposition, but for me, we just never really turned up second half, and that's the frustrating part. We just looked like we thought we were going to come here and win.
I suppose the frustrating thing is, having reached the levels against Kings Lynn last time out, we just weren't at it today. Yeah,
and winning league's about being consistent, and the last 7 games show we can be consistent, but when the inconsistency comes in terms of performance, then you get punished, and we have done today. So fair credit to Rushall that they worked hard and organised and got the result. They're scrapping for their lives, but that makes no excuses for us because we're scrapping to win promotion. So lots of work on and lots to get better.
Must be frustrated from the sidelines watching the chances late on and not taking one today.
Yeah, lots of chances to be for us. We've got to be more clinical, and that comes down to working hard at training. So we'll make sure that we work hard this week on finish these final third entries, because they're costly. If we don't score, we don't win games. And they've had obviously 2 probably clear-cut chances and finishing well. We have 5 or 6 and don't. So that's probably the story of the game.
We knew we were going to be without Tyler Denton and Ross Barrows today. You went with Keane Scales at right back. What were your thought process there?
No, I've played with Keane at Farsley right back. I know he can do a job there. He's more than capable. He worked to an extent. First half, second half, not so well. So many few changes. But yeah, we're still, I mean, this is me with the right back. It's not the club have made the funds available for the right back, so it was my decision to make sure that we got the right person in. Didn't want to rush into it, even though we've had it week and didn't want to disrupt anything. So now it probably makes it a little bit more a necessity to bring one in, just to bring a little bit more balance to us. We miss Keane's energy in midfield a little bit, so yeah, we'll get that sorted this week.
Obviously another week now, it's top of the table clash next week. I suppose it just piles on significance to go there and try and get 3 points, isn't it?
Again, it'll be a tough game against an organised Chorley team, but it's one we're relishing, one we need to bounce back on now and make sure we get a positive result, because the game's going thick and fast now, and we need to make sure that we're still up there fighting. And yeah, so we take this one on the chin and we move on. It's obviously disappointing to lose any game of football, but yeah, it's especially when we have opportunities to score goals. But it's disappointing that we've lost the game. So no, I'm frustrated, and it'll be a week of hard training.
I suppose it's just seen as a missed opportunity, isn't it? Particularly with not many games going ahead.
Yeah, massive opportunity missed. Just to continue the run, just to continue where we're at. Left off against Kings Lynn, really good performance. But like I said, if you don't put the ball in the back of that, we're not going to score and win games. So that comes down to us.